guys, welcome back. This is a really special night POV here in Mexico. We are in a R8 V10 Manual. That's right, a German gated manual. And the pièce de résistance, it is not all-wheel drive. This has been converted to rear-wheel drive. So all the guts up front are gone. So this is a proper driver's car, guys. Let's go take it through some tunnels. In front of us is a McLaren 600 LT that you saw on Wanting Road magazine recently, and there's a video to that linked in the card over here as well. That's a fun video with the flames shooting out of those top mounted exhaust. So the car has a valved exhaust, supposed to be controlled by this garage door button. I don't really notice the difference, to be honest with you, when it's on or when it's off. We will see what happens when we get to the tunnels. What I love about this cabin, there's so much room, and I know you probably can't see it because it's dark right now, but it's a very open, enjoyable feeling cabin. As far as driving position, it's pretty good. It's a little bit average, so it's definitely lower than, say, an A4, but my knees are pretty close to the steering column, so that's something to be aware of. This engine is just the immediate throttle response. There's no delay, even in that McLaren, great car, but those turbos still need time to spool. You need to get those exhaust gases flowing in order for those to start feeding pressure to the intake. With this tune, it's got a pretty aggressive throttle response, so when you even just give it a little bit of tap, I feel like it's giving like 15% right off the bat, so it is a little tricky to rev match at low RPMs. At top, it's totally fine because you're asking for that much throttle to begin with. Overall, I really like this car. This car makes me very happy. Big surprise, right? This one a little bit. Honestly though, with this throttle, ask and you shall receive. It just gives you anything you want. Don't even know how to go about recording audio for this. This is just so ridiculous. By the way, this engine revs to 8,700 RPM. I don't think I'm going to do that, but it will do that. Check out the Jeep Wagoneer. noise. I mean, it's crazy what this car will just give you for pleasure at like, you know, 70, 80 miles an hour. That's a good car. You know, a 911 Turbo, just drove one, loved it, 997, but like a 991 would not give you this at all. I don't know where we're going, so I need him to lead. Flywheel drops this engine drops revs so quickly. If you are not out of that clutch quick, it's one of these cars that everything makes sense when you're like totally wide open and like red line to red line upshifts, everything's very smooth. And then at like that low to mid RPM range with very little load, that's when you kind of find yourself stumbling just a little, or at least me. That's when I find myself stumbling just a little bit with it. Probably an honest 500 horsepower, especially with this tune. You can't ask for much more than a 500 horsepower naturally aspirated V10. Well, I guess you could ask for a V12. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap up the R8 V10 rear wheel drive manual. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. Shout out to my subscriber, Kyle, who is blind. He was born blind, and he says he watches the videos for the sound. And if any video was ever for the sound, it's this one. Be sure to watch with your headphones because I use the binaural audio microphones to record. And if you feel so inclined, check out the Patreon link down below. It helps me because this production is certainly not free, and any little contribution helps, even $1 a month. So if you feel like supporting Tedward drives, go ahead and check out that link. I'll see you in the next one. Audio is off. This is just straight out of the GoPro, but I did want to show you, if you're ever in Boston or if you're visiting Boston and you're into cars, you want to go car spotting, Newbury Street is where to go. Newbury Street and Boylston. They're one-way streets. They run in opposite directions, and this is where all the hypercars, supercars, whatever, come out to flex at night on the weekends, park up at their favorite restaurants, etc. So we're gonna just go do that right now.